met my wife Shayna in Crown Heights here. We spoke for about 5 hours, but the whole date lasted about 11 hours.
Obviously on an 11-hour date, a lot of stuff come up and a lot of topics, and a big thing that Yossi spoke about was, he's like, I come from a really big family and I want to have a lot of kids.
And then after about 2 years married, I'm in a doctor's office. He looks at my chart and he says,
Hi Yossi, like, how are you? So the infertility is a male factor.
They showed me a number. It says 0.00000. It was just a lot of zeros and then at the 1 at the end. This is your chances of having a kid naturally.
I sank. Heart, fell to my stomach. And Yossi's color drained, and I looked up at him because I'm sitting down and he's up here, and feeling just so alone. Like, we had each other, but at the same time we didn't, because we were both going through such different emotions and such different thoughts. We didn't speak in the car ride. Home. We had not one thing to say to each other.
I always had this mindset like, if you think good, it'll be good. In that moment, I saw a 1. Whether one was before the 0 or after the 0, it didn't matter to me. I knew that there was a possibility of having a kid.
Yossi's always been a very happy-go-lucky, which is originally what drew me to him. He's like, no, but he didn't tell us that there's no chance. There was never a no.
I'm willing to try. I have to try. It's like, it doesn't make sense not to try.
I was so angry at him. Like, no, Yossi, this is not good. This isn't something that you can sit here and smile about. I cried for so long.
I was devastated. I was scared a little bit that she would leave me, and I did tell her that, like, I understand if you can't have kids with me, and if that was a make it or break it with us, I'd understand if you wanted to have them with someone else. But I'm willing to exhaust every measure or ever any way, because I really want children. I was willing to do everything and anything, whatever it took, I told her.
Pretty immediate after finding out that it was male infertility, like, contacted Bonei Olam, and they're like, well, we have an amazing doctor for you, Shayna, and we have an amazing doctor for you, Yossi. Just tell them that Bonei Olam is sending you.
After trying all the natural ways, they're like, there is another method that you can do it, and the method would be surgery.
I'm in the waiting room. I'm calling my dad, and I'm saying, I'm sitting here for too long. And the doctor comes in, and he's like, hi, Shayna. And my knees buckled, like, completely, and I sat down, and he's like, we found. And just, like, he needed to say nothing else.
Our son, Benny, is 2 years old. Beautiful, energetic child. He loves to run around and play, has energy through the roof.
I have so many words, but so little words to say, and it's thank you. Bonei Olam gave me the gift of my son. Bonei Olam talked me through the journey and told me that I'm not alone.
Imagine they went through hours and nights and days just to help us.
I would love Rabbi Bachner to meet my son. It would be the greatest honor for him to meet my son. I would 100% cry. He alone and Bonei Olam is the reason why my son is here.
Please welcome the founder of Bonei Olam, Rabbi Bachner, and one of the girls that he helped to create, Little Betty.
Need we say more?